Namaste, my name is Vivekananda. Literally, it means wisdom and happiness. I believe in living a simple life. I believe in thinking differently. I am proud to share my belief with Steve Jobs and Leonardo da Vinci, who said simplicity is the ultimate in sophistication. Through this YouTube channel, I aim to bring time-tested wisdom and happiness together into your business and life by unifying, simplifying, amplifying technology, nature, and yoga. My hope is to bring clarity to people who are in the so-called West and are looking for some guidance. Even if you're in a different part of the world, you might still find my effort worthwhile because much of today's world is, as it is called, westernized. Hopefully you'll find it worthwhile to like this video, so let me take this opportunity to request you to hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also hit the bell icon to get notifications whenever I upload a new video. In today's video, I shall bring you a small snippet of a talk Sadhguru had with Dr. Amron Mayer, who is the founding director of UCLA Brain Gut Microbiome Center.
I've always struggled in terms of my main focus in life on a spiritual, traditional healing viewpoint and the hard science. And I think we really see this convergence now between the cutting edge of many areas of science with the spiritual tradition and this thousands of years of experience. I asked you before, where did it come from? So where did this, how did people in India 3,000 years ago come up with concepts that today, after millions of dollars of investment in research, and we're still not quite there, we're still struggling. How did sages in India come up with that, or scientists?
One important thing is we did not differentiate between sages and scientists. Our scientists were sages, our sages were scientists. Because we don't have a religious tradition, we only have spiritual cultures. And spiritual culture does not mean that it is one kind of behavior or one kind of scripture or one kind of moral code or something like this. Each person can develop their own spiritual culture if they want. It is out of this that millions of pathways opened up. Essentially, a spiritual culture means a certain way of exploration, a certain way of seeking. Every human being can seek in their own way. If they don't know, they can seek guidance in a particular way. We're not against both. Both are fine. If you don't know, you use the GPS. If you know the way home, drive by yourself. Some people get lost in America going home, Yesterday we were following the GPS and it made us turn into the one-way street, everybody honking. We're going the wrong way, but the GPS is telling us, go, go. So, one who's not figured out their own way will stick to some established pathway. Others can figure out. So, the most important thing is, which I feel the scientists and the educated class and the universities should create is, in the Indian culture or this culture that we call as the Hindustan or Bharat, there is no such thing as a heretic. That is, If there is an established way in one place, if somebody is doing something different, everybody is excited about it. Nobody is thinking how to have him crucified or burnt or something like this, because the basic ethos in the culture is everyone must seek. So out of this, even when so-called divine entities appeared, when we say divine entities, over a period of time, people get haloed, all right. But when they were there, they lived life, they bore children, they fought wars, they did everything, they were normal people, but they rose above everybody else out of their competence, out of their vision, out of their insights. They rose above everybody. But looking at how they rose beyond the times in which they lived, after a long time we all say, this is a divine entity. So we must understand because in English language these are the words, so I'm using those words. When we say a divine entity, we are not saying he came down from somewhere. See, for example, in recent times, probably you know nothing about cricket, you're from California, though both starts with C. In India, C means cricket, okay? It's a game. So, in recent times, there has been a particular player who rose beyond anything that anybody would have thought is possible. He broke all records that were there for over 100 years. So in India, we said he's a cricketing god. It's very appropriate to our culture. If somebody excels beyond a certain limit that we think is human limit, then we say he's divine, he's exalted. Essentially, the Indian word, probably a more appropriate word is he's an exalted being. He's risen above normal strata of those times. So in this sense, even when those people came, nobody could give us a commandment, because Indians are questioning people, endless questions they have, and endless opinions they have. If there are 5 Indians, there'll be 10 opinions. They will sit and argue with each other, against each other and against themselves. Because this is a culture which has encouraged questioning, never encouraged obedience. But at the same time, very respectful, just because I don't agree with you, I never think that, something must be done to you. Because I think always it has been inculcated there are a million ways to look at the same thing. This is why every creature is respected, because it's not scientific parlance. I'm saying my grandmother would say, if a little grasshopper is hopping, children want to smash it or do something. So, no, you don't know where he's going, what he's doing. You don't do that, you don't like him, leave him outside. You don't crush him, all right? You just leave him because you don't know who he is. Maybe he's a sage, maybe he's a seer, maybe it's God hopping around. You don't touch him, all right? So this sense of acceptance to everything, we don't know. What the grasshopper knows, you don't know. In many ways, he knows a lot about life than most human beings know. He knows his life perfectly well. It's only human beings who don't know what to eat, how to shit, nothing they know. All other creatures have figured out these things very well. So, this kind of openness allowed this, so we never separated our sages and scientists. Scientists and sages, sages and mathematicians, sages and musicians, sages and astronomers, all same people. Because there were no telescopes, there were no microscopes, there were no other outside instrument. The only instrument is this one. Evolving this to a place where this can see everything that it can see. It'll be probably in this kind of a university, you should know, but unfortunately you do not know. Over 3,600 years ago, in a document called Surya Siddhanta, which now is becoming popular because of English translations and stuff, they have calculated the speed of light just almost to a microsecond of what the modern calculations are. I'm saying nearly there are drawings which are probably paintings on the walls, which must be over at least 1000 BC, where clearly the earth is going around the sun on the back of a turtle. There's a turtle walking, on top of it is a round globe. I don't think rest of the world even imagined the planet is round at that time. A round earth on the top of a turtle's back and going around the sun. Why a turtle is, it's the most appropriate animal to carry the earth because a turtle cannot accelerate suddenly. It goes at the same speed. So they are depicting the movement of the earth like the walk of a turtle, it's just going around and around the sun. This is over 1000 BCE.
If you are watching till here, you have found this video worthwhile. So, please hit the like button for this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications whenever I upload a new video. Thank you.